Blood Moon 2018. Emergency services are on alert for crazy behavior during lunar phenomenon. The upcoming full moon and blood moon could wreak havoc on people's moods as health professionals and the police prepare for a busy few days next month. Sean Martin of Express UK reports. July 27 will see the blood moon peak in the night skies during a total lunar eclipse. The astronomical event marks the second total lunar eclipse and blood moon of the year. The lunar phenomenon will also be the longest of its kind this century, lasting for a full 113 minutes. The moon will be situated behind the Earth with the sun in front of our planet. And while there is no official evidence or explanation, some theorize that the gravitational tug from all signs can have a loopy effect on people's brains. For this reason, those in the medical profession and the police workers say their busiest times come during full moons and lunar eclipses for some odd reason. Dr. Karl Kruzelinski, a science expert, told ABC, quote, "One survey in the US found that about 40% of the general population and 80% of mental health professionals believe that the phase of the moon affects human behavior." Quote, "And yet, 99% of the evidence says that the moon has no effect on human behavior," unquote. The police have similar feelings, as Therese March, a former senior constable with New South Wales Police, told News Australia, "Our busiest time on the job would always be after dark when it was a full moon, and they'd always be unusual jobs or people doing stupid things. They'd never be ordinary." Quote, "We'd get weird noise complaints. I remember one man using his power drill in his garage in the middle of the night. We said, of course, it happened on a full moon. It was just odd behavior, stupid complaints and unusual complaints. They all seemed irrelevant at the time, but they were always during full moons." Unquote. Others, however, dismissed the claims. Astronomer Professor Alan Duffy said, quote, "It's confirmation basis. When the full moon is up, we are looking for strange behavior, or remember that we saw strange behavior. I'm sad to say there's as much strange behavior on any given night as there is on a full moon," unquote. The blood moon will be visible from Earth July 27. It's technically an eclipse, and the moon takes on a red tinge when it passes through the shadow cast by the Earth. And this bizarre effect is known as Rayleigh scattering, which filters out bands of green and violet light in the atmosphere during an eclipse, leaving just a red glow.